What's up YouTube, it's your girl Megan. I'm back with another video. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best dunk packages to use for your bigs. The key to success in finishing around the rim or finishing in the paint, especially on a big. Of course you want to have your build that can ultimately finish no matter what. Then you want to make sure you got the right dunk packages equipped, the right badge set up, and you want to make sure your stick work is right so you can make sure you're triggering the right dunks. Alright, so let's head over into the dunk style creator. Y'all can actually see what dunk packages I have equipped. Pretty much on all my center builds I equip the same dunks. It's just when I say your stick work need to be right so you're triggering the right dunks, is because everything is situational. Like this is my interior finisher build, so I can get the pro and the elite driving contact dunks. But just for example, like you see I got this windmill and 360s. Like I'm not just trying to do windmills and 360 dunks in traffic. Like majority of the time I'll trigger that dunk when I'm down there on the fast break by myself or whatever. I want to do a little something flashy. You can trigger your flashy dunks by just holding turbo and holding the right analog stick down. That'll trigger your little flashy dunk like that. But majority of the time when you're trying to dunk in traffic and stuff like that, you want to do your little quick drop or a little tomahawk. Choose your left or your right hand. And that's what I mean by your stick work gotta be right, because with your right analog stick while you're holding turbo, you can determine which hand you're dunking with. Okay, for all the people who did not know that, if you want to dunk with your right hand, push that right analog stick towards the right. You want to dunk with your left hand, push it towards the left when you run into the basket. That's why it's very important. I feel like a lot of people just ultimately dunk with square, but you should always choose which dunk package that you're using with the analog. So like I was saying, like windmills, 360s, those more the flashy dunks, and your quick drops and your tomahawks, those should be your go-to dunks. Especially you want to make sure you have on your leaning slams. That's like one of the best dunk packages to have equipped. A lot of contact dunk animations come out of your regular dunk packages that you have, and no, a lot of those contact dunk animations are going to be triggered from a tomahawk, so you got to make sure you got your tomahawks on, specifically that lean and slam. A lot of contact dunks come out of that animation. Over to your 1 foot moving dunks. Now I got the cradle dunk on. That's a good dunk. You could get the cradle dunk off in traffic. Majority of the time it'll trigger with the dunk meter though. With the dunk meter. And get used to using your dunk meter too, you guys. If you want to dunk, a lot of times use your dunk meter when you're driving in traffic. You might as well just get used to the timing so it can give you a dunk instead of a layup, because a lot of times you're driving in traffic, you got the lane, you got the limitless takeoff equipped, and you hold square when you got a whole wide open lane, and it'll still give you a stupid layup animation, just mess up the whole play. So get used to just using your dunk meter. Still want to have your quick drops, like I said, the cradle dunk. The switcheroo is a really good dunk package. It throws the defense off a little bit. Same with the tomahawks. Alright, so for these standard dunks, this is very important. So this build in particular can't get the elite standard dunks, but my glass finisher can. But I do get the pros because I got an 80 standard dunk. Now, for your standard dunks, I trust me, I understand. I know your pain. With the fast twitch and the rise up, you would think having freaking gold fast twitch, gold rise up, or sometimes even Hall of Fame fast twitch and Hall of Fame rise up, that every time you down there in the paint that you gonna be getting a freaking standard dunk off. But in reality, that's just not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Not the way that we think it should happen. 2K is it's really animation based. A lot of times to trigger your standard dunks, what I've learned just from trial and error is I get a lot of standard dunks off more with just dunking with the analog. Right under the paint, hold up on the right analog while you're holding turbo, and that'll give me a good standard dunk animation. Or sometimes, you know, I pump fake with square, and then when I go up, I flick the analog and it'll give me a dunk. But these are standard dunks I got equipped. Now for these signature dunks, my favorite out of all of these is the Giannis dunk package. It just, when it gives you so much, like his dunk package when you're driving through the lane, it just looks flawless. It just looks so good, and they can't defend it. It is one of my favorites to use on my big. Then I got Draymond. That's just a two-hand. So when you're dunking, when you press up. So if you don't know the dunk controls on with the analog, it's the same from all previous 2Ks. I know they just added the dunk meter and stuff like that. Okay. But when you are trying to do a two-hand dunk, you press the right analog stick up, press it forward, and it'll give you a two-hand dunk. You want to do a one-hand dunk. Like I said, you could choose your hands. If you want to do a one-hand dunk with your left hand, hold that right analog stick towards the left. You want to do it with your right hand, hold the right analog stick towards the right. You want to do a flashy dunk, like a windmill or a 360, just hold it down. Now, to trigger your contact dunk animations, you know you got to flick it up and then, you know, flick it up real quick and hold it down. Simple. Just keep that stuff in mind. The Dwight Howard is a great standard dunk, like big man standard dunk package. Like, this package right here allows you to really get a lot of your rise up dunks off. When somebody's just standing right there under you, if you got a shorter person over, you're gonna be dunking right over their heads. And that's the same with Shaq. Then, you know, you got the Zion package. That's one of them if you want to get fancy, want to get flashy. Zion got some crazy dunks in this dunk package right here. Now the Scottie Pippen, LeBron James, those are going to be your go-to dunks when you are doing your limitless takeoff. If your big man build can get limitless takeoff, you want to make sure you got LeBron and Scottie Pippen equipped. Those are the dunks that you want to trigger on fast breaks or when you're driving straight through the lane, so you can go ahead and take off. You have to have this LeBron and this Scottie Pippen equipped, and in order to trigger your limitless takeoff, you have to be taking off, trying to take off from the free throw, the top of the key on either the left or right side. The same thing with the analog stick. If you got the ball in your right hand, you have to pay attention to your hand. You got the ball in your right hand. You want to hold turbo and flick and hold that right analog stick towards the right to trigger your Scottie Pippen or your LeBron James with their right hand. Same thing for the left. You got the ball in your left hand, hold down turbo, your right analog stick, hold it towards the left, so you can trigger your LeBron James or your Scottie Pippen from the left side, from your left hand. Simple. Those are the two dunk packages you need for your limitless takeoff. Your limitless takeoff is never going to pop up. You are never going to be able to core it if you do not have the right dunk packages on and if you're not triggering it the right way. Every so often, you can trigger limitless takeoff by just holding square. Every so often. I swear, it's all random. That's when 2K is literally just giving you a dunk animation. Because with square, you're not really choosing your dunk animations. You can choose which dunk animation you pull off with the right analog stick. Alright, so lobs. Nothing too fancy. Nothing, I mean, you know, lobs are lobs. You just gotta time it. It's all situational. All situational. To get more lobs off, you know, you need to have that aerial wizard on. You don't need aerial wizard to do contact alley-oops. But when, you know, to do them crazy ones and to get them off and get them off a lot more through traffic and all that, most definitely put something on your aerial wizard. Most definitely. But yeah, lobs are all situational, and they're all just based off your timing with the meter. Practice. But yeah, that is pretty much it. These are all the dunk animations that I use, and hopefully I explained to you guys pretty well on how to trigger your dunks. I gave you guys some insight on that. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell.